man right here, a guy who's getting some first-round buzz. Bryan, and I'm going to, let's clarify this right now, because you're an offensive lineman. You guys haven't often been put into the spotlight prior now. Your last name, tell me if I've been mispronouncing it the whole day so far. Well, Bulaga.
That's right. You're good. You're good.
You got to understand. I mean, yeah, for real. I mean, you guys are under the gun here, but, we're talking to millions of people across the world here, and we want to make sure we get it right, especially for a guy who could be having the commissioner announce his name early on in that first day. How'd your experience go here at the Combine in Indy?
I thought it was phenomenal. It was a good experience to get out here and really, compete against some of the top guys in the country, and I thought it went pretty well.
Now, and just thinking about it, the one thing that came out of the official height and weight measurements, talking about your arm length, do you feel like having 33-inch arms will have you or hinder you in any way of being a left tackle at the next level?
I don't think so. I've never had problems with my arm length. I think 33 was a pretty good measurement. If you look past in the past guys, I think Jason Smith was right around the same area. I thought, height and weight, I thought I was all pretty good on that. Never really been affected by my arms. I've always thought myself in pretty good position, so no, I don't think that hinders me at all.
Obviously, you've done a lot of the work yourself, which is you have to be self-motivated, but you come out of a program, you come out of a conference, and you come out of a program that is known for putting out offensive linemen. Kirk Ferentz and his coaching staff do a good job with placing Hawkeyes into the NFL here. How do you feel your Iowa experience benefits you and prepares you to go to the pro game?
Well, I think just the system that we run in Iowa. I think we're a real pro-style offense. We do a lot of running, a lot of play action, and our five-step protections are really pro-style. So I think when I was up on the boards with the teams in the meetings, I thought they were really impressed by the way I was able to speak to them and kind of break down our offense, and it was very similar to the way they do things. So I think being in that system with Coach Ferentz has helped me out tremendously.
Now, and talking about your interviews with teams or whatever, what were some of the things that you were able to express to them are your strengths as a player?
I think just my overall game. I think I'm pretty strong in the run and pretty strong in the pass, and I think my intelligence about the game is pretty good too. I'm very knowledgeable. I can identify fronts. I could, pretty much do everything that an offensive lineman needs to do to be successful. And I think I did that in college, and just kind of trying to translate it over into the NFL.
You come across as an intellectual kid, an intellectual football player. We know that when you go into the interview room, some of these coaches and some of the scouts want to throw you off base a little bit. If you've got a sharp mind like you seem to, what did you hear? Anything off the wall? Anything crazy that somebody tried to hit you with to try and get you off your game mentally?
No, there wasn't anything too bad. I think pretty much everyone was straightforward. Everyone was really kind of asking about the thyroid condition. That was kind of one thing that was brought up in every meeting, and kind of the reason why I came out early. I think they really wanted to see what my true reasoning was, and if I got backing from Coach Ferentz and the staff and all that kind of stuff. So no really backdoor kind of tricks. It was just pretty much straightforward, and they were good.
Explain what you explained to the team then about the thyroid condition, which you've overcome.
Well, the thyroid was a condition called silent thyroiditis, and pretty much what it was a viral infection that landed in the thyroid, which caused multiple symptoms that I experienced, and it was kind of a 3-week in and out type of deal. It was like a viral infection. It hit me, and it was gone.
The last question for me, now to your pro day, what are some of the things that you can do to work on that you want to show guys when they come to see you at Iowa?
Well, I think I'm definitely going to be working on the position work. I think that's one thing that I'm always going to be working on is refining technique, refining, my skills in offensive lineman. As of right now, I'll discuss with my agent what we think we should need to work on to get done for the pro day, and we'll kind of move on from there. As of right now, I thought I did pretty well out there today. I thought, I don't know my times right now. You don't really know until a little bit later on, but overall I thought I did a pretty good job, and, we'll move on in the next couple of days and figure that out.
Thanks so much for me.
Yeah, Bryan, you did a good job there on the field, and you did a pretty good job. You got to keep your head on a swivel as an offensive lineman here. You handled a double team as well as a defensive lineman did. So sometimes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate your time, Bryan Bulaga, Iowa, and possibly a first-round pick come April. We'll see you down the road. All right.